Hello guys, this is Mr. Trucker again, and this is a video of the second part of me driving the Kenworth W900 and my new setup for 18-speed transmission. The author was Fabio Brazuca, and well, I can say that this truck right now really does give you a feeling that you're driving a real truck in the real world. And especially the reason for that is this map, the Trucksim Map version 4.x, which was made with a lot of details, and you just have to say that a lot of time was invested in building this map. Now, what I wanted to say about a real feeling of driving is that I've been watching some YouTube videos and YouTube vloggers, the truckers that make videos, and I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to see all that they are doing and how they live their life. What is this? What the fuck? And there was a road signs. I didn't see them. Now you can really see how they live through a day and work, and they are giving their whole life, and they spend their whole life driving the truck and live in the truck and eating in the truck and everything doing in the truck. Now I'm following this YouTube channel where the truck driver spends his 5 days in the week driving, and he has a big international with a sleeping cab, and it is very interesting how people get used to live like that and to work on such a job, and it's really great to watch how they manage to go a lot of cities and a lot of miles across the 4 or 5 different countries and in one road. Anyway, I wanted to say that I'm watching some of those videos, and I can tell that not a single map that I've tried so far, except for the Europe rebuilding map, which I've tested version 1.1, version 1.0. I didn't test, actually I've tested another version, the new version, but it didn't seem to get along with all of the new things that new patch was covering, because I had some problems. My trailers were disappearing in the middle of the traveling with the driving. Now, what I wanted to say is that not a single realistic physics or map was giving me the feeling that the roads are like in the real life, because as you can see, the roads in this map or any other are so flat. There are no holes, there are no road works, there are no curves with damages on the road. Everything's so pure, which is not the fact in the real life. You really do have damaged roads, the fixed roads, the roads that have suffered some working and they are the things that you don't see in this game. And your truck really stands flat, and even though you have a realistic physics mode in chosen in this game, selected for this game, there are still roads that you're driving without any movement of your cabin, of your driving and such. Sorry, just drinking some of my tea. Well, what is this? I am right now and 113 kilometers left. 1 hour and 48 minutes according to my navigation. As you can see, guys, it's really a good feeling driving with this driving Force GT that I have together with my joystick. I say that because with this setup I use with 18 gear Eaton Fuller. I say Eaton Fuller because you have the video description. In the video description you have a link of the video where it's explained how the Eaton Fuller 18 speed works. And after I saw that, I saw the download mode with this settings, and I was thrilled because now I get to drive a truck with the same gear schedule like a real Eaton Fuller. And Eaton Fuller is a company that is among other things developing transmission and gearboxes for a lot of trucking industries, and it's a very successful company, and it has a 100-year-old tradition. And the Eaton Fuller transmissions and gearboxes are very known in the trucking world. So I kind of like the feeling of and I think that this truck, the Kenworth, actually is using Eaton Fuller transmission, which is not the case in this game, but anyway, I know for sure that they are using it because I think that the truck that was in that YouTube video was actually a Kenworth. I like the feeling that you get when you're using this transmission, and when you use splitter and range buttons, because in real life the truckers really do use them, and they are very good, because what makes a difference between the truck and the car is transmission and ability to drive huge loads, heavy loads. My god, I don't know what's going on with my computer. At some point it really lowers down the frames per second when I record. I really don't know what's going on. But it lasted only 10-15 seconds, and that's it, we are back. And I wanted to show you the scenery of this Trucksim Map. It really has a lot of new details, new sights to see, and new buildings, new roads. And driving on these secondary roads really reminds me of driving in the real life. even though the roads are just a bit more wider than in a real life. You really have to watch your sides when you drive in the real life, because the roads like this are only on the highways from where I come from and many other countries that I know about. What I was trying to say about this map, yes, that I've recently downloaded a patch, not a patch, like extension for this map. It's a zip file which you extract and put in your modes folder. It's a mode actually. Oh look, the rabbit. This is the things you can see on this map, the animals crossing the roads. It really gets interesting. What I was trying to say is that the Trucksim Map version 4.x and the guys that made it have published recently a mode with all the fixes. I don't know about any fixes so far in the game. I have never ran into any while I was driving, and they have a couple of people have reported some bugs, and they were able to correct those bugs and release another mode with all the fixes for the map. So I'll be putting the download link in the video description of that as well. I think that this map has outdone all the other maps that I've seen on the Euro Truck Simulator sites. And I really enjoy driving on this map and enjoy driving this truck, even though that for my next episodes I won't be driving this truck. I will find another mode to review just to get this more interesting, and I will find a mode that is using a different kind of transmission, the one that is available for all of you guys that are not using the 18 gears transmission. And I'm planning to make it with the original range splitter settings from the game itself, from the original game, without any extra modes or anything like that, just with my joystick that I'm using. Well, we're at the unloading point. Since I've used to this truck and this long trailers, it doesn't make a lot of problems for me to drive it and park it. The only thing that is really bad is that I have to use this mirror on F2 button, and it's only because the original ones are very hard to... It's very hard to see through them, and maybe that's not because of the mirrors, maybe it's because of my graphics, I don't know what, but it's a lot easier when you're using this only right mirror. I think I'm going to park this easily. I like the sound of this truck the most, because it's I guess it's because you don't get the different sound all the time. and all the time you are driving the single truck in the game and not being able to listen to different sounds. So maybe it's because of the differency. Alright, I seem to park this trailer fine. I might say good. And that's it for this episode, guys. I'll be seeing you next time with reviews of another modes. So stay well, drive well, please subscribe and comment, and see you next time.